Have you ever struggled to find a friend? Had a taxi take you to the wrong entrance? A package delivered to the wrong address? Or couldn't explain where you were? We developed What 3 Words because addressing around the world should be better. And talking about a location can be really hard. Street addresses are often not precise enough and don't exist in parks, rural areas, or rapidly developing places. People struggle to find each other, and businesses fail to reach customers. 75% of countries lack a reliable address system or suffer from no addressing at all. It's frustrating, costs the economy billions, and affects lives. What 3 Words is the solution? A global address system made up of 57 trillion 3-meter squares, each identified by a unique 3-word address. It's as simple as saying table, lamp, spoon to find that specific location on Earth.
The primary issue with digital payments across Africa was that the ecosystem was very, very fragmented. You had a whole ton of bank payment options, you had a whole ton of card networks, but none of them was truly penetrating. Most people are not using MasterCard and Visa. Most people are using their bank accounts or they're using their mobile money wallets for digital payments, depending on the context of that environment, where they live, what kind of merchant they're dealing with. Flutterwave basically enables you to consider Africa as a country. The major problem it solves is today, the most unifying payment method is still, MasterCard and Visa, and yet those parties have less than 1% of total process volume. And so we thought, we're going to build a company that would fix that.
Meet David. David invests in companies, African companies with high growth rates and promising futures. But David is not happy, because to find these companies, David spends hours, days, sometimes weeks. He has to make phone calls, search the web, and travel to Africa to meet with people to find information that will help him make smart decisions. At Asoko, we help investors like David, as well as commercial managers, bankers, lawyers, and government officers around the world to get access to better data in no time. Our platform has the largest collection of continuously updated company profiles across Africa. Our data comes straight from the source and is checked and regularly updated in-house. We also integrate news articles and data-driven reports that put the facts and figures into context. As companies across Africa are joining our platform, we're adding interesting functions for David to compare opportunities and more quickly define his targets. Register now for a free trial and find out how Asoko can help your insight in African companies.
Red Bull feels for me like it's a very personal brand, even though it's a global brand. One of the main functions I take on is creating a personal relationship with the owner or manager. We drive sales within the store, increasing availability and visibility throughout the whole store.
I think we've reached a point in business where technology can't be ignored, and what iPad does in business to enable productivity and efficiency also can't be ignored.
Sales guys have moved into handheld technology over the last 10-15 years, but it's not been something that's engaged the person that you're talking to at that point. We needed to find a way where we could empower our people, one, to improve on the process in store, but two, to bring the brand to life in outlet.
Every day, we create over 1 million terabytes of data. It has become near to impossible to process everything that we see, hear, and experience. The big questions remain. How do I make sense of all this data? How do I gain actionable insight and value? And how do I do all of this in real time? This area of uncertainty is where Snode thrives. We are able to take any data in any format and round it all down to one common denominator, numbers. We then combine mathematical algorithms and machines to identify trends, anomalies, and patterns of behavior. And all this is presented on a real-time dashboard that enables the end user to interact at any level. Snode is designed to make the lives of whomever uses it easier, to assist in solving problems that were previously thought impossible, and to ultimately make a fundamental difference in the world as we know it. At Snode, we believe that human interaction will always play a vital role, and by allowing humans and machines to each do what they're good at, we are able to create a platform with endless possibilities.